Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Python Coders. So since this is the first tutorial of our course, Python programming, I'll be starting directly with the content, okay? We have VS Code, we have Jupyter Notebook is there, so lots of editors are there, Python editors. You can use any of them, whatever you wish, but I will not be going with that because that will be a waste of time, and that's very basic. You can just go through that yourself. So today's topic is actually variables and data types. Python includes, or it supports multiple number of data types as is supported in the previous language as integers, floating point numbers, double data type as well, and these all come in number category. I have also told you about that. I'll be starting a blog in which all the stuff and the documentation will be written over, and you can refer that whenever you require, right? So I have already set up that blog and it's active now. I'll be sharing the link down in the description and you can refer to that. Now let me open my editor. I'll be using idle, which comes with installation of Python by default. So let me open the editor. Just a sec, it's popping up. Yeah, here it is. So what I said first was, let us start with the integers. Okay, so Python, in other languages other than Python, other programming languages, what we do generally is, when we have to define a particular variable of a particular data type, we associate that data type with the variable and then the value, right? But Python comes with an easier procedure. Okay, what we do here is no need of associating that data type. Directly type the name of the variable equals the value. Okay, enter. Now the value has been associated to that variable, and it is of integer type. Now in order to print that, we do print x, and here we get 5, which is the integer value. Now in order to see whether the data variable which we have declared, that is x, is of integer type or not, what we do is we type the function as type of x, and here we get class int. So integer is the data type of this variable. Similarly, if you want a floating point variable, type the variable name simply z equals to floating point value, suppose 5.0. okay, then print the value z. Here we get 5.0. For the same process, if you want to see the type of that data type of that variable, we type the function as type of z, which is a built-in, actually it's a Python built-in function which is used to determine what type of variable is actually that. So z here, when we write type, it gives us float, as we have given the float value. So what idea this gives us? Python uses the value in order to associate a particular data type to a variable. So guys, yeah, I was talking about that blog which I have just set up today. Let me show you that blog. The blog name is as pythoncoders.blogspot.com. okay, so you just go there, type the URL, and voila, you get the blog. So this is my blog I've created today for this YouTube channel, Python programming course. So every time I post a tutorial, it's better for you that if you refer after the tutorial, if you refer this documentation, I'll be posting it every time, every day, whenever I post a new tutorial on my channel. And there are some important points that must be remembered before coding in Python, which I have mentioned in my blog here. Alright, you just go through them once or twice, that's it. No need to remember, no need to memorize them. They'll just be remembered while you practice. Integers and floating point numbers, we finished that. After that, we have strings, another data type supported by Python. How to define a string in Python? Simply define any variable, say my string equals. Now In Python, string can be defined enclosed within either double quotes or single quotes. So you can use either of them, no problem. So let me use double quotes. My string equals hello world. Right. Now that's associated. Now let us print that my string. Print my string. Here, get hello world. If you do the same in single quotes, we do my string equals single quotes hello world. Right. Now print it. Yeah, you get the same result. So there is no objection in either of the methods. So that was about strings. So yeah, the same thing pops around for string variable or any data type as well. That means if we have to check what kind of variable we have declared, we use the same thing, that type of my string here, and it gives us the data type string, which means that definitely it is a string data type variable. Now another data type Python supports is complex numbers, right? So complex numbers, we know that it's a combination of real and imaginary parts, right? So the general form is a plus ib, a plus minus ib. Here the representation is as follows. We define the variable, say suppose x is equal to, this is the real part, 6 plus 9j, this is the imaginary part. Then we print x and we get the complex number. So these are all the basic data types. If you have this base very strong build, then I assure you that further advanced knowledge you will gain in future for Python programming will be very much strong, and that is what is required and in demand. So now that was all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video as much as possible, and don't worry, we'll work together, learn together, and endeavor our career better together. So stay home, stay safe, enjoy.